The president of China is set to legalize and to buy $40 billion worth of XRP for their crypto strategic reserve. Now this is huge because it comes as forward reports that XRP will be worth over $60,000 per XRP, and we have seen a massive shift in the way the United States of America is treating XRP, with the concept of injecting over $60 trillion into the XRP ledger to pay off the US debt using cryptocurrencies like XRP. It is unfolding right now. So, before we get into the actual content and we delve deep into all the facts and information to prove exactly what we're talking about, we partnered up all to give every single person watching today's video some free XRP. Guys, this is literally free money, and it takes less than 5 minutes to do so. You just simply like the video, subscribe, and as always, make sure you sign up on Uphold using my link in the description and you do a transaction, which could be any amount, 1 penny, $1, $10. As long as you sign up and you do a transaction, you're going to get yourself up to $100 worth of free XRP. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video. But this is about the integration of $40 billion into XRP, causing for a major supply shock and having reports by Forbes, the most well-known confirmed business outlet for news, saying $60,000 per XRP. It is no coincidence. Rather, there will be an imminent price increase for XRP. I mean, the information is very, very clear on the adoption of the XRP ledger by the Chinese government and the legalization of cryptocurrencies. Now, let's not forget that this announcement comes shortly after the Central Bank of China partners with Ripple to use XRP as a means of payment. And this came in a real verified report, which is going to inject an additional $20 trillion into XRP. So when you take a look at the $40 billion buyback of XRP alongside the injection of the $20 trillion, it's not as crazy. You're saying the use of XRP will inject $20 trillion, and as that is set to happen, China and the government is planning to buy and build a crypto reserve that will consist of XRP. Now again, I want to clarify as well that this information is not entirely verified. I mean, there isn't real sources. I've tried to do some digging, but it seems like it is going to be real, or it is more real than not. Specifically after the news was announced, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, placed XRP as the first digital asset for the US crypto reserve. And here's what he says. I'm going to talk to you guys about this right here, but take a look at this right here. President Donald Trump declares, "I support crypto coins like XRP are critical. If America doesn't lead, China will dominate. This is a $650 trillion market, and RealFi's unlocking it on the XRP ledger." So obviously Donald Trump sees that China's trying to take over the XRP ledger and XRP in the crypto space, and is trying to now replace that situation. In fact, he posted on his own Twitter page that a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the previous administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that will include XRP, Solana, and ADA. I'll make sure the US is the crypto capital of the world, and we will make America great again. But take a look at this, highlighting XRP as the #1 cryptocurrency, and then saying that if they do not lead in the adoption of XRP in cryptos, then China will lead. So again, it seems like this is truly unfolding, and a major buyback of XRP will occur from multiple central banks. Not just China and the United States, we've been seeing globalized central bank adoption of XRP in the XRP ledger, including in the Bank of Ireland, the Central Bank of Ireland, Central Bank of Switzerland, Central Bank of France, and even Europe is launching a digital euro set to be built and using Ripple Labs and the XRP ledger. But again, they're not telling you about it because they don't want you to get in on XRP, specifically as reports confirm that BlackRock and JP Morgan have been constantly market manipulating XRP, and they've been accumulating quietly, trying to build their bags before the massive adoption and price surge for XRP. Now, guys, as we mentioned this, you have to understand the scale of XRP's price. Like when you have Ripple's CEO, Brad Cunninghouse, announced publicly that XRP will be the next Bitcoin, but on steroids, announcing that the bridge asset for every daily transaction worldwide will be facilitated by XRP. And comparing it to the Bitcoin price of $120,000, you know XRP is about to hit record highs. And we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars per XRP. In fact, the co-founder of XRP announced publicly that XRP is designed for $10,000, and David Schwartz, another co-founder of XRP, highlighted that the world reserve could be XRP and stated quite clearly that XRP is more logical to be at $1 million than XRP being even just $1. So you gotta understand the scale here, and I'm gonna roll this clip for you because I think it's extremely important to highlight that when you have Ripple officials, XRP officials, declaring that XRP's price will be in the tens of thousands of dollars and the hundreds of thousands of dollars, why wouldn't it not be when you have institutional adoption, when you have central bank adoption, and you have China and the United States planning on doing a major multi-billion-dollar buyback of XRP? Let's go and roll the clips.
Ripple could be the next Bitcoin?
Well, I think if we're solving a real problem and it's at scale, then I think it's a compliment. I think the most important thing that is going on in crypto is understanding what is real and what is just hype. Some, I think, may look back on Bitcoin and find that it was the Napster of digital assets. What I mean by that is Napster was the first to digitize music and demonstrate, hey, if you digitize music, you can do a lot of cool things with that. But ultimately, they were circumventing trademark laws, they were circumventing royalty payments, and government stepped in, and Napster was not successful. But Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, they were very successful. I think what you'll find is that maybe the next generation of digital assets ends up solving some of the original problems that Bitcoin set out to solve. Is XRP the next Bitcoin? If we work with the system to solve this problem, and we can solve that problem at scale, a problem measured in the trillions of dollars, then there's a lot of opportunity to create value in XRP.
Now, all of this is one thing, and we've also had payments saying the $300 trillion to move through cross-border flows if XRP were to facilitate this volume, causing $5,172 is a whole nother. But it's all happening as a result of RealFi. If you guys don't know what RealFi is injecting $654.39 trillion in global real estate assets onto the XRP ledger through the Real token, which is also on the XRP ledger. A move that made you great supply shock for Real token and caused it to skyrocket from 2 cents its current price to over 64,500 in literally days or weeks. Now take a look at this. This is the Real token price, guys, as it's a mass consolidation. And you take a look, very strong support, very low resistance. But take a look here, there is consolidation. Obviously, after every consolidation is a major breakout. One, it will be in the hundreds of dollars at least for Real token. Again, that's 3 cents per Real token. Imagine this. We're literally talking about a 10,000x at least per Real token. This means that Real token, just $1 will make you 10,000. $10 will make you 100,000. You have the potential to make $10 million from only $1,000 or $10,000 putting into Real token, and it's on the XRP ledger, and that's what makes it massive. But the best part about it is that it's backed by a real institution. This is a utility-based project backed by a real live institution that's received a 100% scorecard. I mean, this is almost unimaginable. It's only for massive projects that have KYC. But look at this, 100% 100% KYC score. The overall score is 10 out of 10. Top 3 holders, low risk, and total wallets or 3,000 wallets. This is insane. It continues to grow day by day. And I'm telling you guys this, and I bought into Real token. I mean, I'm constantly dollar cost averaging, accumulating a nice bag, because I know once this thing gets listed on any centralized exchange, even just one centralized exchange, this will skyrocket. It has already gone up thousands of percentages, hundreds of thousands of percentages, from literally 1/100th of a penny to over 3 cents now. So just imagine what it will be when it gets listed on exchanges. Guys, it's so difficult to get in. Only people on the XRP ledger right now can get in on it, and its price is booming. So imagine once it gets easy access, specifically a low market cap, massive utility, real life, real institutional backed project that is about to get listed on exchanges. This is huge. And again, we are seeing it. The price will soar as a result. Here is the institution. RealFi is actually using Real token to facilitate payments and actually now allows you to buy. That's the crazy part. You can literally buy over 10,000 plus properties using Real Token, and that is over $2 billion plus that have just onboarded the XRP ledger or will be allowed to onboard the XRP ledger. You can simply buy using Real Token. It's huge, huge, huge. And this is why the price will soar, because on September 12th, everything is going to go live. A massive burn of over $600,000 is going to go live of Real Token. This is going to cause supply shock. September 12th is the date that everybody needs to be keeping on their calendar. If you're looking to make millions of dollars potentially, this is the time. The price will soar more higher and higher as we get closer to this date. Now again, this is huge, $2 billion plus in real estate. Moves to the XRP ledger. This is massive. And I gotta say it's massive, and obviously you guys can tell I'm very, very bullish on this. I've been looking into it for some time now, and it just seems to be exactly what it is, which is a massive money-making potentially project that is utility-based. So you don't really see many of these. Most of them have already launched. Most of them already have like 100, 200 million market cap at least. This one is very early. I mean, it's only a couple million. Most of them are 100 billion. This is a couple million. So it is still very, very early. If you're trying to get in now, this is the cheapest it will ever get. It will never go cheaper than this, guys. 3 cents is the cheapest you're going to get it. So if you are looking into it, definitely do research. Because non-financial advisors, non-financial advisors, do research. I'm leaving all links down below. You can check them out, purify.com. Scroll all the way down, it says earn rewards every purchase. You can click find out more. And you can also check them out at the Real Chain, where all the links will be down below in the description. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to conclude the video here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.